All right, guys, the Iceman here on a Sunday afternoon. NCAA tournament continues. Connecticut beat Villanova last night. Very happy about that. A couple things here about the WWE. Vince McMahon is, obviously we know he's a very smart businessman. He's pulling a lot of the cable companies. He's taking his pay-per-views off their on demand. So basically, for the people that have the cable company, you have to buy the WWE network. So Vince McMahon again, manipulating things to, get the most out of what he can. And I guess that's best for business, as Triple H would say. Now, regarding Triple H, there's been rumors going around. They were talking about CM Punk, how the WWE made him a lot of money. He just up and left. Punk just didn't really up and leave. There was a lot of controversy going on that a lot of us didn't know about. He did not get along with Triple H. The plans were supposedly for Punk to wrestle Triple H at WrestleMania and for Triple H to beat CM Punk. And again, it wasn't about CM Punk here. It's about Triple H because, for a guy that, decided not to wrestle full time, like a Brock Lesnar, like an Undertaker, like all those guys that seem to come back, like The Rock, Triple H was again going to be at the top of the card at WrestleMania to wrestle CM Punk, and it's all about Triple H, really, if you think about it. Look at the last few years: Brock Lesnar, The Undertaker. I mean, he's always been there at the top of the card. So for a guy that supposedly, cut his wrestling time down because he wanted to do a lot of behind the scenes and help run the WWE, always got himself on the WrestleMania card. Now, I don't really have a problem with Triple H being on the card, but you know, it's to the point where he's just another one of those guys that just work part time as far as wrestling goes, and you know, and he's right up there. And it's all the little guys that are being left behind. So yeah, CM Punk. Yeah, WWE did make CM Punk a lot of money, but CM Punk also gave the WWE everything he had. And if people remember years, in the past where he lost to Jeff Hardy when he had the World Heavyweight title, uh, he just found out that night going into that pay-per-view he was to lose. And they changed plans on him. I mean, he just got the belt. So, I mean, he worked really hard. He had to bust his ass in the WWE to gain some respect. And again, if it wasn't for Paul Heyman helping out, CM Punk would have been nothing in the WWE. They wouldn't even have taken him. So, and it's, again, it's all about management. It's all about Triple H. It's all about the McMahon family. And so, it's really sort of sad because, Vince is still trying to mend fences with CM Punk, try to keep a good open relationship going because Vince knows that for CM Punk to be back in the WWE, it's best for business. But the WWE needs to move on. Maybe this is a wake-up call to start doing something with your younger guys. I mean, just do it. I mean, don't wait. Don't keep bringing back the Lesnars. Don't keep bringing back the Undertakers. It's time to make changes. And if the WWE is reluctant to do so, all of a sudden they're going to find themselves in a situation where they're going to have pay-per-views with no stars because everybody's going to be gone because of their age or they can't wrestle anymore. And, and then they're going to, like I said, they're going to find themselves in a situation. What do we do now? I honestly see down the road, once Triple H and Stephanie take over the WWE, things are going to go downhill. Now, on that note, Jeff Jarrett has put out there that his new wrestling promotion will appear in January. He's already in the works. He's got like 3 networks that are involved competing for this project. And I think this is going to be very, very healthy. And I think with Jeff Jarrett, who was the founder of TNA, is going to come back and do some great things for the world of professional wrestling. And hopefully Vince doesn't do any underhanded things to, really thwart the effort of Jeff Jarrett because, we need this kind of wrestling. We need more wrestling like we had in the 80s. And yes, I know times have changed and it's not the 80s, it's 2014, but that's when wrestling was at its very, very best. And it can get back there again. I mean, you just cannot have a monopoly on everything. And hopefully, Jeff Jarrett's efforts uh, work well. Maybe we'll see AJ Styles with Jarrett. Who knows? I'm sure people are going to jump ship from promotions that they get very little airtime as long as their contract will allow it. And we'll just have to wait and see what happens. So it's Sunday. Enjoy your NCAA tournament, and we'll see you next time. This is Iceman on the Jeffrey Rose YouTube channel. Peace out, everybody.